Hello, everybody. This is my penultimate President's Message. I am delighted to survive this far and made plenty of mistakes as I recorded these messages. The first one I want to fess up to is that I said the DEI issue was going to be out, I thought last month, but it's really coming out in June. So please look forward to the DEI issue, special issue in clinical simulation and nursing coming out in June. I wanted to let you know that we have a new special interest group. I don't know if you know that the QSEN group is sunsetting this summer, and we are going to inherit their patient safety task force group, and it is going to come over and live in an Axle. And the leader of that special interest group is going to be Dr. Loretta Aller. So start looking for that on our website coming up after the conference, and get involved with it and look for Loretta and let her know that you're interested if you should see her at the conference. I wanted to talk to you about the fact that we're having our conference coming up. And many years ago, in fact, in 2010, in June, I wrote an op-ed piece attending the Enaxle or any other conference like a pro, live and learn. And these were all the tips that I had put together over the years. And I would update them now, especially because we have so much more technology now than we used to. But the best one I heard was at a workshop that I attended for leadership recently. And let me show you what you should be taking with you. And it is a power strip so that when your electronic devices are running out of juice and there is one plug, but you see 5 other people eyeing that same plug along with you, they said, always carry one of these. And so this is the one I'm taking to the conference for me. And I'm willing to share it with you if you need it and we're in the same session together. But take one of these so that you can make one plug like the loaves and fishes, multiply so that you can share, or maybe just keep all of your devices fully charged up and ready to go for other people. But this is a great way to make friends at a conference, is to be able to share a plug with them. So I'm taking this. I hope you will too. I'm going to pick out the highlights of this op-ed piece way back when, because it still holds true today. Some people tell me, my school doesn't give me business cards. Girlfriend or guy, I don't care. Everybody needs business cards, and you can get your own to be made on your own from Avery, and you can go to Vistaprint or any other place that you want to go and get some business cards. You don't have to buy 1,000 of them, but you want some so that you look professional when you're there at the conference, and you can exchange those cards. If you start running low on the cards that you have people start snapping pictures with their cameras. So that, and that's how I like to do things, because I tend to take the card and then lose it someplace. So the other thing that's really smart to do is when you get somebody's business card, is that you write on the back of it what you were talking with them about. Because in 3 days after you get home, trust me, you're going to look at cards, all the cards that you collected, and say, why do I know this person? And what was I supposed to do? Or what did I say I would do? Or why would I contact this person? So take care of that by writing on the back of the card why you were talking to them and what you were going to do with them or connect with them about. So that's a really good take home. If the vendors are still using, the fish bowls, like leave your address here and we'll have a fabulous drawing for you, you might want to just take some of your school address labels or your home address labels and have some 3x5 cards that you can cut in half and stick that label on the card and just drop that into the fish bowls at each of the at the vendors' places. They may also be taking pictures of your badges. I'm not sure what we're doing this year, but that's a great way to save your arm and your ink and all that sort of thing. And Axel got the message a long time ago that people want protein at breakfast. I hope we still have that message loud and clear, but if we don't, I find it really helpful to take a protein bar or 2 with me in case the conference does not provide protein. And although I love a conference I just attended, where I went downstairs and said, so do you have a coffee shop where I can get eggs? And they said, oh no, we don't, people in this city don't eat eggs for breakfast. And I thought, okay, that's really interesting, but that's okay. My problem, not theirs. So again, I might take a protein bar with me. If you see somebody sitting alone, sidle over and ask them if they want to come join your group. You never know who you're going to meet that way. And a lot of times there are people sitting alone, especially perhaps at this conference, because money is so tight for many of us. And we don't necessarily send 2 or 3 people to a conference. So if you see somebody alone, sidle over, say hi. If you're alone, go over and ask people if you can join them. You have those business cards at the ready, be able to share information, say a little bit about what you do and maybe the most special thing that you do, and have your elevator pitch ready to go for other people. Another thing to consider is to take your running clothes or walking clothes and really participate in that fun run that we're going to have there. It's a great way to meet people, and people don't forget what you were doing and where you were when they see you dressed like that and perhaps sweating and not looking your best. Your makeup running down your face or your hair askew, et cetera, et cetera. So go out there and enjoy that kind of experience. It's a lot of fun. After you get home, I always like to go through the conference abstracts and highlight everything I didn't get to hear and who did it, and follow up in a couple months and see, are they going to publish? Might contact them via email. And I know you probably can do that on our app if we're going to have an app this year. I'm not remembering that for sure, but take a look and see if you can reach out to these people to get their notes. Something I had added many years ago was go scour the rooms after, as you're going from room to room, as you're moving around the conference, and see if anybody's left notes out. So if they have PowerPoint slide copies and such, so that you can scarf those up to take back. And then to maximize your conference attendance, think about doing a lunch and learn when you get home so that you can share the information that you gathered at the conference with those other people around you so that they get the benefit of your having attended. Most importantly, I want to tell you that I'm wearing the conference t-shirt. So here it is on the front, and I'm going to see if I can turn around and show you the back. So I can't see what you're seeing, but I'm going to see if I can show you. And so I would love to have us all have this on when we go out to do the run on that one morning at the conference. I'd like to share a poem with you about spring. And I know that this will be shown in early May, but I'm recording this in later April, and it's snowing like a bandit up there in the Northeast today. So this is why I live in Texas now. And I want to just read this to you. I glanced out the window at the signs of spring. The sky was almost blue. The trees were almost budding. The sun was almost bright. And I hope the sun gets brighter and brighter for you as we get closer to the conference. See you soon.